to my stream. So, today I have my desktop and it's currently having a few issues. So I'm going to be taking it apart and seeing if I can actually figure out what is wrong with it. I've just had CDs fall on my foot. It's the problem with having so much activity in one room. So I have one of these cables. It's a SATA USB or USB-C. So I'm going to be taking the side panel off, which has got the two extractor fans on that I have, and I will be testing it with a laptop that I've got to the side. Oh, yeah, forgot that I'd completely tightened those up with a screwdriver. Right, so I think that is all I'm going to need to get the panel off. Now I'm going to have to do this fiddly thing and just pull the cables for the fans out. There we go. Hopefully I haven't broken anything, but I have dropped my screwdriver. So, this mess is the interior of my computer. Now, recently that had fallen off and wasn't able to use it for a while. So I've now put it back on and it still vibrates a little, but other than that, it's okay. Now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hard drives in here and it's only picking up 2. I think it's these two, but it's only picking up. So I'm going to be doing just random tests, just clipping this into one, clipping it into the PC, and then just seeing what happens. I might even be looking at different ways in which I can wire it all together, because initially I thought it was these cables here, so I bought some new ones, and that didn't seem to do anything. So now it's just a case of unplugging them all and having a look to see if there's anything actually wrong with the hard drives. I'll go through them systematically just to have a look. Wait. Could that be it, that fell off? I don't know. I'll have a look when I plug it all back in. But for now, it's literally just a case of just pulling them all out and then putting them to one side. Right, so that might be a reason why 2 of them aren't working. Because I believe that they get plugged in like that. Oop. Yeah, like that. I'm quite ham-handed as well. Alright. That's the 5 cables. What are you two? Well, anyway, let's not get sidetracked. So, we've got the cables out to one side. So let's plug into the first one, which will be the one right at the bottom, like so. Now, I've got my diagnostic computer here, which I use for things like that. Just got to boot it up. Come on, you've got plenty of charge. Right, put you there for now until I've got you logged in. Screws on the side. Okey doke. Leave it to load. Ah, let's finish setting up your PC. Remind me in 3 days. Right, so let's create a new desktop. Or not. Okay. I just got to clear up all the folders, all the files on the desktop. Okay, so down we go. So this computer has only 2 drives and an SD card. So let's plug the first one in and see what happens. New volume F. Okay, so that one's fine, and that is one that is red. Right, you. Alright, so you're the operating system. I really need a bigger table. Really needed a bigger table for this. Alright, and then you were being read as well. Okay. Alright, so let's put you up there while I try and plug into one of these. Yeah, my the battery on my light is dying. So, excuse me a moment. Oh yeah, charge. Of course, it's a micro USB, which is one that I don't actually own. Alright. So that light is now useless. Let's just use my my phone. Right, let's put you. Let's balance you in here. Right. Aha, there you go. Got it plugged in. Oop. Yep, dropped my phone. The bloody hell just dropped? Other than my phone. Alright, so there we go. Plug you in. Right, so that one registers. Yep, you're in. Yeah, and you're fine. I think it has something to do with the way that I have it all wired in. Because all the drives are fine. I'm pretty sure all the cabling, well, to a degree, is fine. Alright, hold on. There we go. Alright, unplug you. Let's try and find out where you go. Right. So, try a different way of wiring it in. Oh, I haven't really got a choice with that one because I don't think the cable would go anywhere near it. And then let's plug you in. It could just be that I've overloaded it so it's not powering them up. Right. So that's two of them plugged in. There we go. Oh, stop falling. There we go. Right. Come on. You can there. Oh, would help if I had it the right way round. Aha. This is why I have a sewing kit in my toolkit. It looks like something broke off in it. Right. Now you on there. You on there. I think you on there. See, I never really figured out what these bits were for. Not really anywhere for them to actually fit in. Maybe down there. ASP11. Silver SATAs are placed in. Right. So that's all plugged in, all set up. So let us have a look. Alright, as this is literally going to be a test to see if it's registering the hard drives, I have to move a cable around and then try and figure out where I put the power. There we go, there's the power. And HDMI. There we go. Ah, crap. Drop that. And plug that into the DVI, like so. And then hopefully it doesn't blow up. It looks like those two fans are going. That one's going. And the screen behind the computer is going. No, okay. Taking a few minutes to boot up. Alright, if I stand up, then you can see the screen. Something's gone wrong because it's just blank. Alright, so let's power it down. So I think it is an issue with this clip here. So if I pull you out, then pull you out. No, can't get low enough with that one. Right, there we go. And then you go there. You plug there. You plug there. You plug there, and then you plug there. Ah, right. Is it because it's too far down? If I plug it in there. Like so. Put that in a bit. And then power. Oh, hold on. Power. So it should pick up 5 drives in theory. Right. You got stuck. Let's register the motherboard. Uh, circles are good. Ah, that's good. So this time we've got the loading logo. There we go. So let's just, there we go. Let's see how many hard drives I pick up. Once I've checked to see if it's picking up all the hard drives, I will need to shut it back down again so I can put it all back together completely. and then we can have a look. Oh yeah, you can't see me because I'm stood up. Alright, okay, it's currently loading, so what I'll do is just so that you can see me. Ooh, yeah, don't really want to be twisting too much, otherwise I could risk pulling either the laptop I'm streaming on off or the actual desktop itself. It's not something I want to do. Yeah, so with this uh, desktop, I've essentially just cannibalized several laptops for their hard drives. Right, now it's just loading. I think because I've unplugged and moved everything around, it's kind of having trouble figuring things out. Right, so it's still only registering 3 drives. Let's have a look at if they pop up in disk part. Oh God. It's trying to load the interwebs while I am not connected to anything. Alright, okay, so apparently I'm having issues with my stream, which I don't understand as I am on a wired connection. Um, that's what I was going to do. What is this part? Insulation displacement connector. What port would I plug it in? Because it might just be that there's no power getting to them. Right, so SATA drive cable. Right, so I'm going to need to power off because it looks like it's a power cable that isn't plugged in, which is more than likely the reason why nothing is basically powered. Right, okay, so oh, ASP11. So that's sysfan 2. It's audio. Headphones are slipping off. There you go. That 1. Sysfan. USB could potentially be it. Let's pull these cables out, just so I'm not damaging the hard drive any more than I usually am. There. Where's JTPM1? Oh, right. Let's sit you up again. Have a look up here. You came off, but that's okay. I can soon put you back on. There we go, and then you go back on your sysfan. Right. And take you off. Then you two go on there. Take you off. You go on. And you go on. Right. You go on. And you go on. You're plugged in. Then down here. You go on there. And then, hold on. Right, you go on there. You go on there because you've got a longer cable. And you go on there. You've kind of become redundant. And then we start plug you guys back in. So you there. Yep. And you there. Alright, let's have a look. So I've rewired it into sysfan 3. Let's see if that does anything. Oh yeah. The HDMI cable's all the way back there. And then let's plug. Preferably if I don't drop it, let's plug you back in, like so. Now, huh? Right. Something has gone wrong. There we go. Looking promising. I've just realised I can't actually see chat, so if there's anyone talking to me, I can't see it. It's booting up a little quicker now. So it kind of showed that there was no issues with the hard drives. It was just the way that the power was distributed had an issue. There we go. Fans hurt. Okay. So Windows is loaded, which is good. Feels like all the hard drives are spinning. There's a mess in there. Alright, so still not picking up the other hard drives. Oh, hold on. It's loading. I might just need to take it apart and build it from scratch. Just, yeah, because it's not actually picking them up at all. Let's see, E and two. Wait a minute, it can pick up. It's picking up 5. So free space is 100%. Alright, just need to make sure. So volume D. Ah, yeah. Okay. So right, so let's see. That'll be D. What was on E? That's steam. Ah, that might be why. 'Cause it. There we go. Fixed it. So the issue was that I hadn't assigned a drive letter to him, which is why it wasn't picking them up. Now that I have, it's now picking them up. So all I need to do now is put it back together. So I just need to shut it down and put it back together. So put the fans back on, put it all back under the table in one piece. Bob's your uncle. I'm done. All right, it's going to take a while to shut down. There we go. So unplug, and then unplug. Now I've got a really fiddly thing to do, and that is to put the fan back in. Because there go. Got this fiddly thing to do now. Assist fans. Got an extra two. Oop, got the cable stuck. Right. Yeah, still plugged in. Right, that's the first one done. Now the next one is a fiddly git. He's all the way in here, in this mess. And there we go. And all I gotta do is just cram all the cables back in there. Make sure they're not going over the heatsink. Side panels back on. Turn my torch off. And then bolt it back into place. There's me thinking I was going to have to take it all apart. Okay, so that is me tinkering with my desktop. Probably not the most entertaining stream you've ever watched, but it was fun for me. That's what matters to me at the end of the day. It's fun for me, I hope it's fun for you, and that's just life. So thank you very much for stopping by and watching. Sorry for the glitch halfway through. For some reason, OBS just disconnected me. But thank you for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.